Bayou, down in the bayou, down in the bayou. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Hi, I'm Beauregard Green Meanie Collins, and I want to fight for you. Now, I'm a lawyer with just over 2 weeks of experience and thousands of dollars in debt, but I guarantee results. Slip and fall, call Beauregard. Undocumented worker, woman, she ba. Woke up in a forest covered in blood, confused as how you got there, with the deer carcass next to you. I got some news for you, boy. You might be a werewolf, but Beauregard don't discriminate. I do werewolf law too. Now I know other law firms out there saying they're looking out for your best interests, like Francois and Francois and Associates. But let me ask you something: was he looking out for your best interests when he was hanging out with his best friend Harvey Weinstein? Don't believe me? Here's a photo. Now, you know what they say. A photo is worth 1,000 words. And all those words, suspect. So remember, next time you're looking for legal counsel, call up Beauregard, the mean Greenie Collins at 782-784-9292. Because the only thing greener than my hair is the money I'm going to put in your pocket. I am so sorry.
What the hell was that?
I didn't know that he was going to be a sponsor.
That?
I didn't know. I'm sorry. People just like they send in commercials, and I just blindly picked them.
That's what.
I know.
He's talking shit about me.
I know, and you're my legal counsel, bro.
Yeah.
You're my legal counsel.
Just
I
sue
know
that
that.
motherfucker.
Listen.
Get him ass back.
Shots fired. Fire back.
Yeah.
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 Next show, you get your ad, half price.
Free commercial.
Oh, all right, quarter.
We'll talk.
Great. All right, everyone. So we're gonna move on to the accompaniment for this meal, which is gonna be yellow rice. Now, earlier I said we're gonna be using chloroquine phosphate. Now, chloroquine phosphate is a medicine usually taken for malaria to kind of preempt malaria if you're going to be going somewhere where malaria is rampant. Now, some people have said that this is good medicine for coronavirus, to kind of like vaccinate you from the coronavirus. That is not true. Someone died doing that shit. But I will tell you what, you can make yellow rice out of chloroquine phosphate. How exactly? Witchcraft. Yeah? Cool. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna take this chloroquine phosphate, just pop it in there, and you're gonna boil it for like 45 minutes. We'll check on that later. But in the meantime, let's make ourselves a little drink, shall we? We actually had a recipe brought in to us, sent in by a friend of ours, a dear friend of Mr. Terry Francois, Katie O'Shea. She gave us a recipe for a Bloody Larry. A Bloody Larry consists of vodka, Bloody Mary mix, Tabasco, pepper, and SpaghettiOs, which you couldn't find, so they got Campbell's spaghetti and added an O. Same. The idea is you're gonna mix all this together, and it's gonna give you a Bloody Larry, which is just like a Bloody Mary, except it's just like your uncle who's not allowed to come to your like family gatherings anymore. Same thing. Now I could just pour everything one at a time and have you watch, but that's kind of boring. So I'm gonna call on the powers of witchcraft to just kind of cut to this being a made drink. And here we go. 1, 2, 3. There it is. A Bloody Larry. Let's give that a try, shall we? Yeah, I got some spaghetti on that one. Surprisingly good. Kind of tastes like a broken home. Yeah. I'm getting notes of that moment where you're like siphoning gas through a hose from someone's car, and you just kind of ask yourself, where did it all go wrong? Lots of that in this. Yeah. And just pure regret, most of all. That's what I'm really getting. But overall, not a bad drink. Not a bad drink if you got some SpaghettiOs around the house. Give it a go. But it kind of looks like 40 minutes has already passed by. So let's say we check on the food, see how it looks. Whoa! Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Another quarantine kitchen success. Well, folks, I am going to chow down on my dinner and like food beverage. But I'll see you next time. Thanks for joining.